Yo folks, just up here in the sky chasing a cloud this hazy morning with a trusty nitro on my back and Dudek Nucleon XX above my head. Loving it, just freaking loving it. So I've been out flying now pretty much for an hour before my phone died, and I've connected my charger, but I'm too cold to take off my gloves and start it up, so screw it. Right now I'm flying with trims neutral, so to speak, 3 centimeters, and that's pretty much where I fly, where I have this Nucleon trimmers all the time. This is what they recommend, that your first few hours you fly it all the way closed or not more than 3 centimeters. I've flew it with fully open trims as well, and I would say that the speed you get from 0 to full, uh, it's around where they specify in the manual, so around 38.0 at trims at 0 and around 50 kilometers per hour at trims fully open. So main thing with this Nucleon XX for me is the 2D steering, which is freaking awesome. I've been flying a few wings before this one, but none of them been agile at all, and that's because they lack the 2D, which is pretty much a new thing. 2D means that they've tied the tip steering into the ordinary brake toggle, and every time you brake, pretty much it deforms the tip first before the brake kicks in. So it's it really makes the yeah. Could describe it as you carve the air easier. So I notice I have to really push this boom mic onto my mouth to have good sound. So I'm an 80-hour pilot now, roundish, and this is the most advanced wing that I have been flying. I've flown it now for maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. Still learning its personality. I'm trying to get into acro, but that's something you really have to do with progression and just the small steps at a time. So what I practice is wing overs, just small one, like wing to the horizon. Just learning how the energy builds up and what to do with it, so you don't get surges and stalls even. Other than that, I really like to fly low. Well, pretty much I fly low all the time. I like to do like tree slalom kind of flying, foot draggings. Doing that, I like to get full speed and really bank my wing 90 degrees. So full power, hard steering, so you get the wing to the horizon, and just pretty much full power to help you get around, and that way you can do that really low, because as long as you use your power, you won't lose any altitude. So I fly a lot. I fly every day if the weather permits. So this is my usual LC down here. The white dot in the middle is my car. It's located in a kind of a valley, so if the winds are strong coming from the forest, I get really difficult rotors. But it's the one place around here where I'm not really bothering people. So I'm getting kind of cold up here. I think I'm gonna come in for a landing. The landings I have tried different ones, 0 trim, a few ones at 3 and one at 6. Yesterday evening was quite windy. So at the ground now it's really weak wind, so I think I will be coming in at around 3 and just playing it safe. I like to come in pretty fast, have a lot of energy and just bleed it out, skid it out. I actually read on Facebook yesterday some guy being recommended from like Alex Mateo or one of his pro friends that pretty much all reflex gliders you can or perhaps even should, if you have the skills, come in with full trims. And that sounds weird in most people's ears. I mean, you're not even supposed to really use the brakes fully trimmed out, but that's what they say and that's what they do. I won't do that this time, but for sure I will try a bit more and more and more. I really like those swooping landings. I do small ones, but I have a long way to go. Okay guys, so coming in, I'm going to put my seat in first. Pretty high now. Maybe 2,000 feet. One of these days I have to practice coming in from high altitude with my engine off, practicing engine outs. I just had one engine out so far, and that was at takeoff. Steep climbing, and I crashed into the ground at 9 meters. Okay, I think I will help losing altitude using some small maneuvers. I'm getting stiff up here. That was quite far from the horizon, but I have a fear of heights and I never feel comfortable doing any kind of maneuvers aloft. The winds are picking up here. I know, like 8:30, and it's not to have some light turbulence. But for sure, it's really weird. 95% of my flying I do down low, and that's really dangerous. And I fly like dragons all the time, everywhere, flying under power lines, through tree lines, and that's a lot more dangerous than building up